International Baccalaureate program is a program that has existed for almost 50 years, more than 50 years for the diploma program and for 30 years for the MYP. And basically was created as a system that can be used worldwide to really push the understanding of students, to not just focus on content, but really to focus on application and skills and communication as a primary focus of those programs. Through that model and that lens of an international mindedness, global citizen that is really being engaged in current events, in issues that are happening around the globe, and looking to improve it, and looking to be sort of that 21st century learner that really wants to change the situation that we are in as individuals. So the IB was really created to have sort of that profound effect on a student's way of thinking and being and doing. And we want our students to be very strong academically, not just in one or two subjects, but we want them to have a wide breadth of understanding of all the different subjects, be strong at as many subjects as they can. And that's proven in the diploma program, where students have to take subjects in 6 different areas. They can't just focus on one. They have to really put their efforts at being a strong, well-rounded students that have the ability to do a language at a fairly high level, be able to do math and science and an individuals and societies course. So they're really pushed to have that breadth of understanding that will help them when they go out into the real world and are looking to get jobs and apply those skills in the real world. For a lot of our students, the main benefit is the communication aspect, because obviously all careers need communication skills and social skills to be a big component of how we communicate, how we function in our world. We really want them to be able to explain what they're thinking and be able to show why that's valuable to others. Think about a doctor. You want a doctor to really understand the content, but you also want a doctor who can actually explain that to other people, make you understand why you need to make certain decisions, why you need to take things seriously, for example. So we don't just want someone who doesn't have the bedside manner for a doctor. We want all those skills to be able to grow that sort of understanding of that career. So really the IB does push that communication skills, social skills, collaboration skills, and those are all through the approaches to learning. And when we teachers develop each of our units, we focus on what skills does a child need to develop in this area. So what can we do to build that understanding? So we're teaching that content, but we're constantly adding different components to make it even more challenging for the students to really grow that understanding. I think the advantage for MYP is because they are doing the 8 subject areas. They are going to be taking a number of different languages. They're going to take math courses. They're exposed to all the different sciences class. We do biology, chemistry, and physics throughout the sciences. They're exposed to individuals and societies, which has the economics background, there's psychology parts, geography, history, all through that, and the arts. So they are exposed to as many things as possible. They're also really recommended to be doing the creativity action service in this diploma program, but in the MYP it's called service as action. So they're asked to sort of get outside of themselves and think about what they can do for their community. So they're asked to do a number of different types of activities here at school. They might do some clubs, they might do some service activities for organizations here in Hong Kong, but they get an opportunity to explore all of those things when they're quite young, and they're exposed to as much as possible. And that exposure is really key, because we all think we have an idea of what we want to be when we grow up. I'm sure every child had an idea of what they wanted to be, but it's only through exposure to all the different options that exist out there. We all want to be doctors and lawyers, but there's thousands and thousands of really interesting careers that might be perfect for our students. So we really want them to be exposed to everything, so as they start making those decisions, they're ready to explore what those potential careers might be. And it's very important for us as educators to understand that the world is constantly changing. A lot of our students will have jobs that have not even been created yet. So we want to make sure that they have all the skills that are transferable from one career to the next. And obviously, the skills that are most transferable is technology skills, communication skills, social skills, and collaborative skills. And those are the ones that are a big focus of the IB.